Welcome, guy, back again here. You know what I'm saying? Guys, sorry I said guy, but guys, thank you for tuning in. YNA channel here, you know what I'm saying, with the Read, YNA Read. Let's do this, right? Alright, so I'm doing this live right now on Rectory and Hamilton Road. You understand? In you know, just chilling and I didn't realize that this is the heart of the crack central in this city. Lord God, Miss say, everybody look cracky here. Everybody looks suspect. Everybody looks suspect. I see people trying to break into garbage bins. People trying to break the lock off of a garbage can to get into the garbage bin. And they're all chilling, just relaxing and just having a fun old dirty time. Like, dang, man. I don't know, man. Drugs is doing a lot. Oh, yeah. Back to the reading. CoinDesk. A call to the SEC. Treat crypto assets as if clients matter. Asset managers may be breaching their fiduciary duty by following the SEC's custody rule that requires an overcautious approach to crypto. So yeah, this is coming from CoinDesk, as I mentioned before, by Neil Mitra and Scott Walker. I tried reading this before and I got lost in the sauce. So second attempt, let's do this, baby. Last week marked an exciting moment in technology innovation. The Ethereum blockchain, a global decentralized computer that anyone can use, changed the way it verifies transactions in a long-anticipated update called the Merge. Despite opening additional opportunities for innovation, this dramatic change highlights legal uncertainty for crypto investors and asset managers. Strict adherence to the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission's custody rule would suggest asset managers acting on behalf of investors stay away from crypto staking. This is at odds with the fiduciary duty asset managers owe their clients by denying a legal and potentially lucrative revenue stream. And they claim it's a catch-22. Sure. What the law dictates, I'm going to try to stop moving this thing. What the law dictates is clear. It's clear. What the law dictates is clear. Registered advisors must comply with the SEC custody rule, which is designed to reduce the risk of misappropriation of investors' old holdings. More specifically, this rule usually requires that advisors place client assets, funds, and securities with a qualified custodian, often a bank or broker deal, and that an independent public accountant periodically verify the assets. Man, this is the worst location I choose to do my reading right now. A lot of people are walking around the car and just like in this neighborhood, and they're not looking normal at all. Even they're not look normal at all, man. They look cracky. Anyway, unfortunately, regulatory uncertainty in this area frustrates even the most compliance-minded asset manager. Only a handful of clearly qualified crypto custodians operate in the U.S., and these few qualified custodians serve only a limited number of crypto assets. Notably, when one of these qualified custodians provides crypto custodial services, their service seldom extend to staking, voting, or other participatory features of crypto assets. Sorry, guys. Responsible investment advisors who manage crypto assets have, when possible, already been staking assets for years on other blockchains. Though digital assets as a whole are often considered risky management, there's an argument to be made that avoiding crypto staking abdicate abdicates an obligation to clients. Investment advisors have a fiduciary duty to optimize portfolios and, where appropriate, make informed governance decisions for their investments. For example, a manager that does not vote for the shares it manages in General Electric or IBM, or decline to take dividends, runs the risk of legal action from its clients and regulators alike. Crypto assets holders deserve similar protections, and their investment advisors. I understand what you're saying, and yes, I agree with this. Yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this for sure. And that's one of the only reasons I would want regulations to even be involved in crypto. For that reason right there. People who are investing in these things need proper protection. This is innovation that's going to better the lifestyle or the economy alike and create more opportunities for people, especially young people. Yet, asset managers are caught in a bind. The custody rule continues to require advisors to custody crypto assets, with custodians who may have inadequate arrangements for staking, voting, or other participatory features. Custodians, like all institutions, have limited time and resources to onboard assets and attendant features. Sorry, people are walking like crazy around. Man, this area is busy. When I first pulled up here, man, no one was here. Continue. Holders of crypto assets are the greatest losers from all of this, deprived of robust crypto custodial solutions, deprived of the legal certainty that would require their advisors to take and or vote their assets, and deprived of a reliable return. It doesn't have to be this way. This dilemma, drawn into sharper focus by the merge, is one the SEC is uniquely positioned to resolve. Unlike the plethora of complex issues facing crypto when it comes to policy, this issue could be settled easily. The SEC could acknowledge the novel features of certain crypto assets, such as staking and voting, and adjust the existing custody rule accordingly. Updating the SEC's custody rule is consistent with and arguable, compelled by two fundamental parts of the agency's mission, namely protecting investors and maintaining orderly markets. Right? Basically, isn't that the mission statements of the SEC? Isn't that what Gary Gensler and Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman, always out of their mouths? That's what they stand for. Those are their fundamentals. Belief. So protect the people, protect the investors, and maintain orderly markets. Do your job. Given the security of crypto custodial solutions, the SEC could clarify that in certain circumstances, registered investment advisors that are not qualified custodians can use a combination of software and comprehensive internal controls to self-custody crypto. Like external wallet. Thank you very much. You don't need to own my shares. You don't need to own my money. Even whether it's physical fiat or digital crypto. This doesn't have to result in any relaxation of custodial rules. In fact, we strongly believe the SEC should put in place robust technology-neutral principles regarding crypto custodianships. That is true. For instance, the SEC could adopt or modify rules that require transparency around self-custody. Oh, wow, this is the second time I did that. Transparency around self-custody crypto holdings so that advisory clients can independently review their holdings via the internet. Number 2, investment advisors who investment advisors who self-custody crypto to periodically assess the quality of the software they use and to have some legal recourse for any relevant service providers, commercial and technological failures. Wow. I don't know why was that so hard for me to read? And this is the second time I'm reading it. I told you guys this was going to be long. Let's go. Thank you for all those who kept up with me with this understanding, with this brain food. Thank you for keeping up right now until now. Thank you for keeping up, and thank you for your patience. Let's dive into this, baby. Advisors to provide robust and clear disclosures regarding the risk of crypto custody and the security measures they adopt, as well as to have the appropriate insurance for cyber risk and audit arrangements around crypto. We know these measures are feasible because the best crypto asset managers already have one or more of them in place. Ideally, the SEC would backstop and police these measures through its examination program, which already has the capabilities to evaluate an asset's crypto holdings and risk programs. Indeed, the SEC has a long history of performing robust examination of custody practices and has routinely brought enforcement actions to protect investors. These are good investor protections, and it seemed reasonable to hold crypto asset managers to the same standards as other investment advisors. And SEC need to do more, man. Gary Gensler is making over $100 million a year. Like, what? If the SEC really wants to protect investors in crypto assets in the same way it protects investors in more conventional investments, as its chairman recently declared, then implementing the suggestions set out above would allow the commission to demonstrate that in a meaningful way. I have to read that slow. Something like, I challenged myself because I know I was going to mess up, but I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just say it out slow and get it out. All right, the SEC has the ability to solve this issue on behalf of investors. We hope it elects to do so. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Yo, CoinDesk, thank you for this. Once again, written by Neil Mitra and Scott Walker. Guys, thank you for writing this article. And yeah, you guys know how to write, mate. Right, because you have my. I'm going nuts right now. But you know what? I'm learning. Thank you guys. And thank you guys for the ones who are the subscribers and people who are just coming onto the channel and checking out what I'm doing here with my time. You know, something productive, right, is helping my vocabulary, you know, building vocabulary skills, basically, and learning about investment and the market and the new digital world that is upon us, right? You understand? All right, guys. So I'm turning off right now. You know, we'll do this again another time. Take care.